Hey, this is Acta from Acta's Figure Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing two figures from the anime Full Metal Panic. The anime Full Metal Panic is about a young sergeant called Sagara Sosuke, and he's assigned to protect a girl on the girl on the left, actually, Kaname Chidori, from a group of terrorists because she possesses the knowledge of the most advanced technology in the world. Why is that? You have to watch the anime to find out. Also, on the right is Captain Tessa, Talita Tessa Testarossa. She's the captain of the TDD-1, the Tuata di Danan, which is a high-tech submarine. Why is she the captain? You'll also have to watch the anime to find out. The box here today is a little bit different because normally for anime boxes you get it in a cardboard normal box, but today the figure is on a carded plastic box, the kind you get when you buy electronic equipment like headphones and but the only thing that I dislike about this box is that once you open it, you can't get it back to the way it was, obviously. So that's the only thing I don't like, and let's go and inspect the box closer by reviewing the card. So here's the front of the card. We see in silver highlights the name of the figure, very shiny silver highlights, and the details of the product. You see Monsieur Bomb at the top over here. Not sure whether you can see that, sorry about that. But this is an extremely huge package. We see the TDD-1, the Thunder, the Danan, and we see the submarine that has been created by Tessa Testarossa through her whispered knowledge. Yes, she's also whispered. We see the missiles that have been shot out from the submarine. We see also very shiny silver highlights for the bubbles. We see the three arm slaves, which are what the mecha are called in this anime. We have the center one, which is the arbalist, the one where Sagara uses. It is the only one that is in Mithril's possession that has the power of the Lambda driver. It's a special weapon that can bring the pilot's inner desires to life in terms of creating impenetrable shield, crushing missiles, and even shooting a beam that can cut through anything. And we also have Melissa Miles and Kutz Weber Mac standing next to him. They are also they are Sagara's comrades, and they are also main characters of the show. So turning the card around quickly, we have Monsieur Bomb Collection Volume 12. We have the details, same as before, the front view, and I must note that let me just bring the camera up here. The base of the packaging here is different, as we will see. The base here is the logo of Full Metal Panic Fumofu, while the one that we get is of the second raid. So not sure why that is different, but perhaps that was just a production shot. We have the character bio, we have an introduction to the anime, we have the story of the anime, and we have the interview of the sculptor, which is the only text that is translated in English. This entire thing is background by the sea. We have more, excuse me about that, we have more company information, and we have the Mithril logo, and we have the second raid, Full Metal Panic, the second raid logo. And also it says here, choking hazard, adult collectible, not a toy. I like that. Alright, so let's review the figures. Finally, we have the two figures in all of their glory. On the right, we have Chidori Kaname, and on the left, we have Captain Tessa Testarossa. Chidori is, first let me just go into the details of the figures before I give you my own comments. Chidori has her turquoisey greenish hair, she has her brownish eyes, her school shirt or blouse, long sleeve blouse, has in a greyish, blackish, bluish color, greyish, whitish, bluish color. What a description. Her ribbon is a reddish black. We have a skirt which is the same color as her hair, turquoisey green. Her shoes are pink with white highlights, not really highlights but white details. She is wearing black stockings, and her base is pink. Captain Testarossa, she has a silverish blonde hair. She has she's in her army uniform. captain's uniform, I should say, and it is goldish brownish yellow. She is wearing black high heel shoes which are shiny, as you can see, and it's different from the other the texture of the entire figure, which is matte and thus absorbs light. Alright, so let's go on to more details. Chidori is in her kneeling pose. She's holding her Heisen, which is a Japanese war fan that she uses to hit Sagara every time he commits some little mistake or another, and she becomes very annoyed. Captain Tessa Testarossa, she's in this sitting position on her thigh, and she's of course brushing her hair. She also has a blue ribbon, forgot to mention that. Kaname Chidori, if we turn the figure around, you can actually see that her hair is tied in another red ribbon. And for Tessa Testarossa, her hair from the back, you can see that it is actually tied, braided and tied in a sort of ponytail. And another blue ribbon here. More details include cufflinks. We have her collar pin. We have brown highlights for her sleeves. She has green highlights for her sleeves. She also has cufflinks, a Mithril symbol, which is exceptionally well painted. She has an opening of a pocket, and of course, her tie is also brown. Her shirt is white, and that's about it for this figure. While Chidori has, as I've said, more greenish details. You can see the folds are crafted into the figure very well. Buttons are gold, and other than that, that's about it. Let me just comment here on the two bases of the figure. For Chidori, her base is pink with an airbrushed white, and we have the logo of the Furumetaru Panikku, the second raid, which is actually the third season of the anime, or the second serious season. And for Captain Testarossa, we have the Mithril's logo, Mithril's emblem on the base. The base are actually, I have no idea, but I think it's either printed or painted, because it feels very rough to touch, and I could be wrong, but that's most likely the case. It may be sticker also though. But I really doubt that. So I really love these figures. These figures are exceptionally well crafted. They are beautiful figures. They really match the anime counterparts very well. Although in the interview with the sculptor, he said that he used both the anime art and the manga art as reference for his creations. Other than that, the painting is fantastic. There's no sign of paint chip or smudges anywhere on the figures. The only thing I'd like to comment on, excuse me, I just had a little burp, is that her highlights are a little bit inappropriate, because as you can see, the light in the area has really given her hair highlights, and it makes her look a little bit old, if I must say. The white highlights are a little bit inappropriate, but other than that, the figures are exceptionally, again, detailed. You can even see the shoelaces on Chidori's shoes, the soles of her shoes. Let me just show this to you. Yeah, even they're textured. I'm not sure whether you can see that. The shoelaces are painted. It's fantastic. So many details, and yet there are practically no flaws with these figures. And since they come two for the price of one, I highly recommend that you pick these figures up. They fit great in just about any display. So, see you guys in the next episode.